A big thank you to Walmart for sponsoring this episode. So for today's episode, we are going to be decorating my new home for Christmas, and it's gonna be kind of chaotic. It's gonna be kind of crazy. We're moving in the middle of the Christmas season. I really didn't want the Christmas season to get lost within this move. And last year I was so super sick that Christmas didn't really feel like Christmas. So this year I'm like, we're doing Christmas whether we're moving or not, because this is super important to me. So before I get into decorating, I've got to show you the chaos that's going on. So let's go take a look. Oh my word, look at this room. There's construction debris everywhere. There's drywall. There's all kinds of chaos, but this is because we're trying to create 2 bedrooms for my sons. But come over here into this other room I want to show you. We've also knocked out a closet in this room, and we're turning this into my husband's office. Now, normally this is something that I had to hire out, but with the move and with the amount of time that would take, I just decided to hire it out to condense the time and get us in sooner. Crazy, right? All right, so we have this incredible new living room that's gonna be so fun to redo. I've already got my wheels spinning with so many ideas, but in the meantime, we are going to set up the Christmas tree right behind me. We've got 23-foot ceilings, and so I bought one of the new viral 12-foot twinkly Christmas trees. I'm so excited about it. And then we are going to decorate the fireplace to the best of our abilities. It doesn't have a mantle, so I've got some creative solutions hopefully for that, so we can still have some sort of mantle. But I'm bound and determined to have Christmas in our new home already set up prior to moving in, because we're gonna be moving in like maybe 10 days before Christmas. So this is really, really exciting. Let's get decorating. Let's start with the tree. So this is the tree that I got. It is ginormous and super, super heavy. And they never fit back in the box once you pull them out. Am I right or am I right? So this year I am prepared, and I got a bag because I'm not gonna deal with it. So we can trash this box once that we get it out, because we're gonna put it in this instead. Let's set it up. So I pulled the vertical blinds so that we could see each other better. They hurt my eyes. I'm gonna eventually replace those, but we're gonna set up the tree. Let's start there, okay. Decorating a 12-foot Christmas tree is no joke. I think we should take a quick break from all the decorating to talk about this episode's sponsor, Walmart. I love shopping on Walmart. The closest one to me is about 25 minutes away, and whenever I'm there, it's so busy. So for me, I personally love to shop online as much as I can, and I love shopping on Walmart.com and as well as the app. It just kind of depends on where I'm at, what I'm doing. It's just so easy. If you've been watching this channel a while, I just wanted to come up with a few kind of last minute gift ideas. These ones are mainly for my kids. Most of them are under $20, and they're really, really awesome and really nice. One of my first ideas is maybe look at like a family game that you love, and we love to play Uno. They had a platinum edition. Do you see that? So not only is the box kind of different and iridescent, but so are the cards. And I thought for $10 that my son would really, really love that, because we love to play that game. And then also on a recent family vacation, well, we stayed in an Airbnb and they had this game. Have you ever heard of this? What Do You Meme Family Edition? But what it does is it has all these different photos. Then you draw all these cards, and that you can have all of these different meme options, and whoever comes up with the best meme wins. And it's just a really fun game to play. It's easy. This one was about $15. Super, super fun game. I thought either of my boys would really, really like that. And while we were talking about my boys, I got them these beautiful crew neck sweaters. The knit on them is just gorgeous. I got a black one, and then I got like this kind of beige ivory one. So beautiful. I haven't decided which one to give to which son. I always get them a really nice quality sweater for winter time. They can wear it to church. They can wear it with a, you know, just a collared shirt and a pair of jeans out. The quality of this is so awesome, and I think it was around $12. That is an incredible buy, and I would highly recommend them. I mean, they look so designer. I'm not even joking. So how do I decide which color to give to which? You'll have to let me know in the comments. And then for my daughter, she's away at college, and so I thought it would be really fun to get her a karaoke mic. She has like an incredible voice. Like, she really is a talented and gifted singer. So it's got a built-in speaker, and it apparently has some recording capabilities. Super, super awesome. Around 20 bucks. I thought this was really handy. You know, when you think of a karaoke machine, they're usually ginormous, and this has really compacted it, and I thought that might ship really well to her. So then I found the most beautiful jewelry, and this was an absolute steal. 2 pieces of jewelry by Kate and Chloe, and it comes in this like beautiful like magnetic boxes. So what these are is these are like hoop earrings, and then I also got a necklace. I don't know if you can see that. But what's really amazing about these pieces of jewelry is they are gold plated. So I went with white gold, but I think there's also yellow and rose gold as an option, but it's such a beautiful high quality pieces of jewelry for, I think it was around $15. And that was down, I think, from $135. So beautiful, like for like somebody in your life that really loves jewelry, and you can pick the kind of color of gold that you like. I thought these were incredible gift ideas. I might get myself one, or I might keep one of them for myself and send one of them to her. So we'll see. I just thought that they were really nice. Maybe head over to walmart.com or on the app and shop away. There's so many options that you can find there. The shipping I found is really fast. I really feel like it's a go-to destination to find things. I've also been finding a lot of fashion stuff there. I mean, I didn't include that in the video, but I've been finding a lot of clothes and things that I love because the quality is so nice. Anyways, thank you once again to Walmart for sponsoring this portion of the episode, and we are gonna finish up the tree. As I'm just sitting here doing this segment, I'm thinking, how plain does this look? So we'll finish up the tree real quick, and then we are going to hit the mantle, or the lack thereof a mantle. We're gonna have to get creative, but let's do it. So a little time has passed because I was troubleshooting some things with the contractor that's working on the rooms. So it's a little darker in here. I went and got an extension cord so we can turn this on and continue building it. It's so pretty. To make my life easier, I'm gonna go ahead and fluff the top part now and then put it on, because that'll just be easier. Okay, I cannot figure out the remote right now. I'm gonna have to work on that. The strobe light effect is giving me a headache. But I'm gonna push on, and then I'll probably come back in the morning and work on it a little bit more. It's the next day, and I am ready to decorate my tree. And can we talk about how ginormous this tree is? I have never decorated a tree this tall. I'm gonna be using a mix of new and old things. I'm trying to go through what I already have, but try to make it look like a truly unique and different tree than I've done in the past. I have a bunch of ribbons that I've got and collected over time, and we're just gonna go to town and see what we can do. The color scheme is gonna be metallic, so mostly golds with maybe some hits of silver, and then I've also got some beautiful sage green and gold ribbons, and we're just gonna have fun. So we're just gonna get right into it. Get to work. Let's do it. Okay, so I know in the movies that the star on the tree is usually the last thing that goes on, and they make it this magical moment where they're boop, and they can put it on the tree. That's not really realistic, especially in this case. So I have this star that I had over my ladder nativity tree. If you've been watching my channel from last year, you'll know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna put this on first. I hope that it works, and then we're gonna start putting on our ribbons. Okay, so I wish my ladder was about a foot taller. So kids, don't try this at home. I'm gonna be careful, but this is a little janky. All right, scary, but we did it. Hopefully it will stay on and not kill anybody. So I've got all of my supplies kind of lined up here of what I've got to work with. I don't have a ton, so we'll see what happens. I might have to go get some more, but the ribbons should really take up a lot of space, and I'm gonna start with that. So I'm making a combination of this kind of gold filigree ribbon. It's got a velvety texture, and then I also have some of this sage green and gold glittered ribbon that's so beautiful. And then I have kind of like a mini cheetah print pattern. You know, I'm gonna get a touch of cheetah print on there somehow. And I think I'm gonna do kind of a combination of these 3 ribbons for the topper. I'm gonna make it really big and bold and then have it kind of taper down the tree. So we'll get this going. Okay, so I always start out with some really long tails, and I'm doing the 2 gold ones kind of underneath and making sure that this sage green velvet is the star of the show. And then I'm just gonna twist it all together and then make a big loop because this is going on top. I always make my loop match my outer loops, my inner loop. So this is gonna be kind of the same thickness as the next ones. Slip, just do a couple of these loops, pull it under and twist. This is tricky. This is a lot bigger than what I'm normally used to working with, but it's kind of the same principle. Then we'll do one more loop. I might have to do a couple of them and smash them together because this is just really filling up my hands. Before I cut this, I'm gonna use a green tie, and it looks like a mess, but I promise we'll get it to look good. I have like regular floral wire, but not with me, so I just decided to use what I had. This side is like looking a little sorry, but we can fix it. There we go. Really want that beautiful velvet to show. I'm gonna leave really long tails. It's really pretty. So what we're doing here is I'm just going to be kind of pinching them together and like pushing them into the branches. If I need to twist a branch around one, I will do that. We're having construction while I'm decorating the tree. It's really exciting here. So if you hear a saw in the background, that's what's going on, but the show must go on. So you can see I've got one loop and a whole bunch of streamers, and we're gonna put it on this back side over here. But the topper is looking really good. And then we can work our way down with the ribbon. Okay, I don't know if the top is perfectly how I like it, but I don't know if it's just because it's top heavy or not, but we're gonna just start running the ribbons down and then we will go to that point. Okay, I think we have this sufficiently bowed. They're all twirly and curly and all of that. Now we are gonna add some ornaments and all the little extra stuff. We're getting close. I'm really happy with the way this has looked. I didn't have a ton of ornaments, so I made up with ribbon, and I think it's looking beautiful. So let's get adding some of the final embellishments. Working really hard. I'm like really good right now. Anyways, these curtains are like killing me. The chi of them is just, I don't even know. But I'm really worried that when I take the cornice board down that it's gonna really leave a lot of damage. So in the meantime, I'm gonna take down these iron pieces, and I might take down these just side panels and leave the cornice board for now. So here we go. Okay, we are done decorating the tree. It's beautiful. I can't wait to show it to you in all of its glory. But in the meantime, with how beautiful the tree is looking, this right here is looking super plain and super boring. And while I have all of your attention on this, I need ideas, okay? This doesn't have a mantle, and I've got a lot of ideas, but I also am completely open. This is actually a wood burning fireplace. We'll have to see if we can light a fire for this. Okay, no mantle. So we are gonna kind of fake it today because obviously we are not gonna have enough time to do some sort of mantle. Do I keep the tile? Do I rip it out? I have been kind of thinking about maybe doing like a cast stone, kind of French looking fireplace. Those are kind of expensive, so I don't know if I'm gonna DIY that or if I'll just really go out and find the best deal ever. This is pretty boring all the way up. Should I add trim to it? I want all of your ideas and suggestions in the comments section below because this has the potential to be really spectacular, a huge showpiece. So I need ideas. Okay, I actually attempted to try to do something here yesterday, and I was gonna use, let me show you. I've been seeing everybody using these kind of cord wrappers to kind of secure their garland on their mantles so it won't slide off and all of that. I was like, well, maybe I could just hang those there and hang some garland from it. It's too heavy. Okay, so we're not gonna do that. And since I have got stuff planned to, you know, transform this fireplace, I figured it wouldn't be the end of the world if we just put a couple of screws in here and wired the garland for the Christmas season. And then, I mean, the whole like room eventually needs painted. So I figured if we put in a couple of screws, it wouldn't be the end of the world. So that's what we're gonna do. Another good gift idea is my drill that I designed. It's linked below as well. They won't get here in time for Christmas, but they are in production and they will be coming shortly after Christmas. Hopefully all things go as planned, but this is an awesome drill. Cheetah print, glitter. This is a real drill for real women. Okay. We're not gonna put that in all the way because we need something to attach it to. We're gonna probably wire it to these screws. Okay, this will hopefully be a lot more sturdy than those. So as I'm just talking here and thinking about it, before we put the garland up, I think we are going to hang something in this first space. I've got a gold frame from my other house, an old wreath, and we're gonna just combine the two of them together, hang them up, and then that will look really good. So we better hang that up before we do all of the garlanding that gets in the way. We don't wanna mess it up. So here we go, we'll do this the right way. Okay, so this actually doesn't have a way to hang it up on the wall. So we are going to need to add some D-ring hooks, which I have right here. And this will just allow us a way to hang it. So let's measure it 3, the top. So the top of the ring at 3 inches down. Easy, easy peasy with that when you have the right power. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun. That should be sturdy. Now, of course, we gotta do this little hack because this is awesome. All right, and then you just mark where the nail goes and you just save it up for over here. Now we're gonna style this. Okay. So I have this wreath. I've had it for a long time. I might need to fluff it up a little tiny bit, but essentially we want to center this. And then I'm gonna take some of the ribbon that we used on the tree and we are going to loop it around all of this so that we can just tie it. Maybe we should add some of the blue too. Making spirits bright, what fun it is to ride and sing. I do not like hanging things because it doesn't come naturally to me, that's for sure. We're gonna give this a go though. This hack really does help. So my frame height is 33 and it is 39 and a half. That leaves me 3 1/4. If we measure 6 1/4 down, that should be the top of the D-ring hooks. We should put the screws right in about here. And I'm marking it here because I need a guide before. Now we can use this to know exactly where to mark them. In a one-horse open sleigh. I hope we're right. Dude, that makes it so easy. I'm telling you, this is a good drill. All right, let's try to see if I did a good job putting the screws in. In a one-horse open sleigh. All right, it turned out really good. I'm really happy with that. Because we have the weight of the Christmas tree over on this side, I want to draw the eye over and put some weight this way. So we're gonna do an asymmetrical fireplace garland. It's gonna be different because there's no mantle, but we're gonna make it work. What fun it is to laugh and sing a sleigh. Okay, we're gonna add some fairy lights, just a little bit, because I'm a little nervous about the weight, but it's looking good. Now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna hang the stockings. Brainstorm. In a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle. Okay, we did it. We did it. I love how the fireplace faux mantle is all set up. I don't have any dining room to set up right now, but when I do, look at this. These are beautiful napkins that Lisa has on her website. She gave them to me. Such a beautiful, pretty design. I got these little sleigh bells that I'm going to wrap around them, and I can get my table set as soon as we get moved in with her beautiful napkins. If you want to check out all of the beautiful designs, she has a lot. Check them out. I'll link that below. So I love them. They are so elegant and fun. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Okay, so this is my niche in my stairwell, and for now we are gonna put up my artwork, and this is available on my website for free just as a gift to you, so I'll link that below. And then these trees were a thrift flip that we did. I have this gold garland. I don't know if I'm gonna like this or not, but I was gonna use it on my fireplace mantle, but I was a little worried that it was getting just to be a bit much weight-wise. I kind of like it, so we'll go with it. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. This next part, I kind of debated whether I should do it or not do it because I really envision this staircase as like a show piece, like when we are moved in. And I ordered these beautiful garlands on Walmart the same time I got the other stuff, and I thought I would give it a try. Down the road, I really see doing really beefy garlands, maybe adding to the ones that I got, doing beautiful bows and all of that. But in the meantime, we're gonna zip tie these on. If I have to take them off when we move in, then it's just an inexpensive zip tie that we can clip off really easily. So we are gonna just decorate this. Birds quake at the sight. Glory stream from heaven afar. Heavenly hosts singing Alleluia. Christ so I love this idea. You can totally do this with your family members. I'm doing this with my children. I found these frames and I just printed out on regular copy paper a photo of each one of my children. And you'll notice on the back, I didn't take off the little stand, and that's because after Christmas is over, I can take these off the tree, tuck the ribbon down behind it, and still use it as a frame even during the winter months. And then each year we can switch out the photos. So I'm gonna just put them in like a zigzag pattern in their age order. So we will go with right here. This is Camden, Connor right here, my daughter, Riley up here. This is kind of heavy, so you want to make sure that you can like also have it sit on some branches to kind of support the weight, but it'll be fine. Well, I am so happy with the end result. I was working in a new space, an empty space, but it was so important for me to have Christmas set up so that it wasn't overlooked even in another life event year. Last year I was sick, this year we're moving, but it was so important to me that we had something to come to when we move in just a couple of days. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you got some ideas, creative ideas if you don't have a mantle and all of that. And I want to thank Walmart once again for sponsoring this episode, and I highly recommend for all of your Christmas needs to just go shop on walmart.com or on their app. It's so easy. You don't have to worry about the hustle and bustle. You can just do it from the comfort of your own home and know that it will be sent to you. I just love that. Anyways, I hope that you love how this turned out. I'm thrilled. If you enjoyed this episode, here's another one that I think you'll love as well. And to all of my DIY goddesses out there, you are more powerful than you know. We'll see you next time. Bye.